Okay folks, in keeping with the transparency that we've tried to show our fans all season really, I'd like to raise a few issues, and also I'd like to talk in a positive way after that about events that we're going to be holding this year in celebration of the 140th anniversary. But let's first of all get the major issues that we're concerned about at the moment regarding safety. Following very unsavoury scenes on Saturday against Banbury from the Banbury fans, which unfortunately caused a lot of distress to fans within the ground, and I apologise profusely on behalf of the club for anybody that was involved in any unsavoury incidents that took place. However, I do need to clarify, and I want to clarify to everybody that it's not something that we take lightly at the club. In fact, the complete opposite. We want everybody to enjoy the experience when they come here. However, football as we know it has been for as long as I can remember, has elements within it of behaviour problems within a youth element, and sometimes not even in the youth element. However, where we are at the moment is that the cost of stewarding is extortionate, and a club, our own situation, we have got Bob McLaren, who's the head of safety, and Simon, and they do a fantastic job in trying to, direct everybody within a game. However, when we get elements that come in, and it is always a minority, but it can then cause and escalate, we require to pay additional stewarding. SIAs as they're called, they're professionals in what they do, very expensive. We do tend to be given the information, intel from the police, where they require us to segregate. However, this particular game on Saturday wasn't given that. The police didn't give us any direction in that way, and we only had 4 SIAs in. But I thought they contained it as well as it could have been done. But I just think everybody needs to know that whilst we're in the situation that we're in, and funding is very, very difficult, it's very hard to understand sometimes how many people you've got to employ to try and curb that minority. That said, we're 3 games remaining in the season at home after tonight, and we're going to hopefully get ourselves through that, but next season will be completely different. Trust me, it will be completely different. We're going to put a membership scheme in place for 16-year-olds and under, which Hales Owen currently do very, very effectively, and we'll follow their lead. So over and above that, what we're going to do is try and put in our budgets for next season necessary funding to be able to accommodate the more difficult games that we get advised to steward, where we can have more stewards and hopefully not have a reoccurrence of what happened on Saturday. And finally, I do not want us as a club to become a club that's known for banning anybody for whatever. However, there is a line, and I think that if we feel that certainly at the end of this season and next season, that anybody that steps over that line in behavioural, we will exit that particular individual, and they won't be allowed to re-enter for the duration of the season. So that will come into place, and we're probably going to have to do that. I hope we don't have to do it, but if we do, we will. On that note, I'd like to go into something more positive news. A lot of people have been talking about the 140th anniversary of football in Bromsgrove, the existence of a football team since 1885, and we're going to celebrate this with quite a few events for the duration of 2025. Starting with Party on the Pitch, which is on the 4th of May, Sunday the 4th of May, bank holiday weekend. We've been advertising it for a while. It's going to be a family fun day. There are 6 fantastic bands coming in. It's going to be endless amounts of opportunities to eat, various eating opportunities. There'll be plenty of drinking opportunities. There's a marquee. There's going to be lots for the kids, lots of free events for the kids, and we're really looking forward to having a fantastic, fun family day. Early ticket prices are on sale now, early bird, and then there will be a cut-off nearer the time, and they'll be just available for sale on the day. We anticipate a large crowd. The funds that we raise from this and other events that we're going to hold for the celebration, the 140th anniversary, will go a long way towards being able to improve lots of the facilities that I've just been speaking about in and around the ground, and the services that we can offer. Secondly, we're going to have a wall of fame. You're probably wondering what that means, but effectively a lot of football clubs do it, but as part of that celebration of 140 years, we would like, and we're going to set up a wall of bricks where you're able to put whatever you want as a message. It will be for a £50 brick, it could be an £80 bigger brick that we will hold over on the opposite side of the main stand. And basically, it's not going to be a memorial, but it can be. It can be for anybody that's had any association with this football club or Bromsgrove Sporting, Bromsgrove Rovers, football in general for the last 140 years. It could be your granddad, it could be a family member that's been involved within the football club, it could be somebody that's been an avid fan for X number of years. And it's not all about somebody that's passed, it's about the people that are here now. So we're going to launch that, probably not until after we've done the party on the pitch. But I'm looking forward to doing that, because I think there'll be a great response, and forever and a day that brick will be at this ground in recognition for the loyal support that we've got. Furthermore, pre-season games, when they come, we're going to hold a one-off, one of them probably the bigger pre-season games against a team to be decided yet, which will be the 140th anniversary game, where we're going to use a specific strip which will have all of the relevant information on it, and we're going to do through the schools, middle schools in the Bromsgrove area, we're going to get the children to design the kit, which will be used in a one-off game that will be then auctioned thereafter for proceeds. So that will be something else that's going to be announced fairly shortly. And then we'll do probably an event during that same period, August, September, Pie in a Pint, where we're going to get a couple of celebrity players for a sportsman's evening over in the main bar, the Rosler Bar. So there's going to be lots of events over the coming months, but first and foremost, the main thing is let's get the points we need to retain our status, and for the remaining 3 home games and the other games that we've got away from home.